Hey everyone, welcome to day 23. Today we're focused on claiming our own authority and authorship. In other words, the experience of 30 days of yoga for 30 days. You are the author. What kind of experience are you creating? What kind of experience do you want to create? Let's explore all that further as we get started. Let's begin sitting in Sukhasana and then allow your eyes to gently close. With your eyes closed, it's easier to turn inward. Every day, perhaps a little easier to get centered more quickly. Drawing your breath in and out through your nose. And so at the beginning of practice, considering the changes that you've authored. And more than consider, claim them for yourself. Recognizing that this is something that no one else can do for you. And own that. And from that place of authority, hold your hands together in front of your heart, connecting your thumbs with your heart center. Feel the bottom tips of your shoulder blades come together. Feel them lifting your heart, and your thumbs drop down into that heart center. Release your hands back down to your thighs. Allow your eyes to very gently open. Let's start on hands and knees. Let's inhale our right leg in the air. So strong back supporting the leg, strong abdominals supporting that leg. And then inhale your left arm out in front of you without collapsing in the mid-back, right? Pull the low ribs in. Lift. Push through your right hand and extend through left fingers, right toes. Exhale, just set the left arm down and bring the back toes down to the floor. So you're on the ball of the back foot, legs straight. And then shift your heel backwards and forwards, getting a little stretch in the calf. Do a few more of these. And then take that right knee down to the floor underneath the hips. Gazing a little in front of you on the floor. Lift your left leg. So there's going to be a tendency to turn that leg out. So keep lifting from the left inner thigh. Reaching your right arm out in front of you. Stretch. Feel the lengthening from right fingertips to left toes, stretching everything in between. Set the right arm down, come onto the ball of the left foot, and reach the heel backward and forward a little bit. Being more comfortable, trusting your process. You know what it takes to get your body warm. Bring that left knee down. Child's pose, big toes together, knees wide. Stretch your arms forward. Reach your hips down and back. Hands draw underneath your shoulders. Lift yourself up. And let's come to lying on our backs. So lie down on your backs along the mat. I'm going to lie crosswise just so that I don't shove my foot right into your ear or something like that. Okay, so draw your right knee into your chest and let the weight of your hands draw that knee in. Left thigh bone is going to root down, and that's going to protect you from overstretching and pulling your groin or something like that. Okay. This whole sequence is a Supta Baddha Konasana sequence. You can use a strap for this if you have shorter arms. Otherwise, take your hands behind your right hamstring. If you have a strap, you're going to place it around the ball of the right foot. Stretch the right leg up to the sky. Spread your toes. Lift up on your right kneecap. There you go. Now, as you look at your feet, see what happens when you pull your right pinky toe towards your right outer hip. Even if it doesn't actually move, the action can change the organization of your hamstrings. Using time to start to open up those hamstrings. Being patient. Now, either if you have the strap, you move the strap, both ends of the strap, into your right hand. Otherwise, your first two fingers can wrap around the big toe, and then keep the left thigh bone heavy. Left hip stays on the ground completely as you bring the right leg off to the right. So it might go a little bit, it might go a lot, but everyone could get the leg to the ground, but that's not the goal. The goal is to get the inner thigh stretched, so you don't want to rock the hips. Keep them steady. And that left hand can be down on the floor for support. Inhale back to center. And now you're going to switch. So either you're switching the clasp of your strap into your left hand and your right hand goes to the floor, or you can bring your left hand to the outside of your right foot, right arm again, right hand goes to the floor, and you roll literally all the way onto your left outer hip. As you reach your right shoulder blade towards the floor and your right outer hip away from your right shoulder. So your left leg is your standing leg. Imagine it is standing on the floor. Little preview for you for what's coming next. Inhale, come back up. And now, let's let's take our hands to, if you can reach both hands to your foot, you could stay there, but make sure you do not crank. Just yank with the arms. Otherwise, bring your hands to your calf or keep your hands on the strap. You're good. All right. Inhale for nothing. Exhale, lift your whole upper body off the ground. Give your knee a little kiss, and look, you get to look at your left foot. Make sure the left big toe is still pointing straight up to the sky. Maybe you can release the leg and stretch those arms forward. Maybe not. Your choice. And then exhale, lower down. Draw the right knee into your chest and stretch it on the ground. Notice right and left. Probably feel a little heavier, a little more relaxed and stretched on your right leg. Draw your left knee into your chest. Right inner thigh bone gets heavy. Either wrap your strap around the ball of your left foot or hands behind your hamstring. Stretch your left leg up to the sky. Easing your way into this side, the same as you did the other. Finding the opportunities as they present themselves for creating more space. Right hand down to the ground for support. First two fingers of left hand can wrap around the left big toe, or the strap, of course. And then with the leg straight, slowly bring that leg off to the left. Keep reaching that outer left hip away from the left shoulder, the whole sequence. Is your right hip still on the ground? You want it on the ground. Inhale back to center. Switch your hands so that the right hand grabs the strap or your outer left foot. Left hand finds the floor. Roll onto your right outer hip. Inhale back to center. Now walk your hands either all the way up to your foot, behind your calf, or keep it on the strap. Inhale for nothing. Exhale, pull the low belly in so deep that it's easier to lift your torso up. Option to extend your arms out in front of you. And then exhale, lower down, knee to chest. And set your left leg next to your right leg and see, hopefully you feel a little bit more aligned, and enjoy that, savor that. Roll onto your right side, come up to standing. Feet are parallel, you're gazing at something that's not moving that's going to help you balance. And if you need a heavy piece of furniture, something to put your hand on, grab that. If you need your strap, grab that. Standing on your left leg, left thigh bone pulls back. That's going to help you, just like we were lying down on the ground still, right? Draw your right knee into your chest. Why we did it lying on the ground, you learned a bunch of things. So you could stay here the whole time. Just focus on this. Or first two fingers wrap around the big toe, or strap wraps around the ball of the foot. Straighten the leg. Draw the leg out to the side. Scoop the right hip under. Back to center. Now, the fun bit, grab the outside of the right foot with the left leg. Left hand. So you bow, or you fall over, and then you start again. Left hand. Left hand grabs the outside of the right foot, twist to the right, and rise up through the torso. Slowly come back to center. Just lift that leg with no hand, and then lower the leg down. And pause. Other side. Draw the left knee into your chest. Strong abdominals are going to help you stay balanced, one of the many things. First two fingers of left hand either grab the big toe or the strap wrappers around the ball of that left foot. Drawing into your strong core, and then extending it outward through that left leg. Or you're keeping the knee into the chest this whole sequence, and that's a lot of work. Scoop the left hip under, take the left leg off to the left. Back to center. Bow. Right hand grabs outside of left foot. Twist left when you're ready. Back to center. And then release. Oops. Release the leg without dropping it. Or, just for a moment, find your balance again. No hands. And then lower the leg down and find center. Closing your eyes if you like. And then opening your eyes. Come back to your hands and knees. Step your right foot forward. And just keep the hip over the knee to start. You're going to come onto the right heel, lift your kneecap, right kneecap, and bow up and over your right leg. And then you're choosing if you're going to keep it here into this runner stretch, or if you want to go deeper into Hanumanasana. If you have a couple blocks, you could put them underneath your hands. If you had one block, you could sit on it. But what you do is keep the kneecaps pointing, this one pointing straight up, the other one pointing straight down as you straighten both legs, or somewhere around. Just keep walking back and apart. And you can look at the big toe of your right foot and it's straight up and down. Save some energy to be able to get out of here. So you're not expending all your energy here because you need a lot. Lift and draw those legs in towards each other, and you might move your mat all over the place. And then switch sides in your own time. So go slow. First, left leg comes forward on the heel. You just start right hip over the knee. Get this stretch in the hamstring. Adding on Hanumanasana. If you like, right leg goes back. Right leg keeps turning in so it stays aligned. As you come down, you could always bring your hands into prayer in front of you if you're there. Or you could grab a block, put it down. This side's tighter today, so you lift it up a level. And then here's something fun. You can notice which side's tighter. Was that the same side that was harder to balance on? And just maybe yes, maybe no. But you're figuring some things out about the way your body is responding to the asana. And then hands to the floor, draw in. And get all your out of the way. You do not need them anymore. And lie down onto your backs. Knees bent, feet flat. Take a moment here. If you like, you can squeeze your knees into your chest. And then straighten your legs one at a time. Shivasana. You may stay here longer if you like. Otherwise, begin bringing small movements into your body. Start deepening your breath. On your next inhale, stretching your arms overhead, pointing your toes. And exhaling your arms back down by your sides. Bending your knees. Rolling onto one. Then coming up, sitting. And folding your hands together in front of your heart. Checking in with how you're feeling. Where are you feeling better than when you got on your mat today? And this is where you have the opportunity to own that. This is something you did for you. This is something no one else could have done for you. And this is you taking this moment to really, for yourself, to yourself, stating that. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you soon. Namaste.